Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group B, and my name is Muhammad Adib bin Jamaluddin, matric number 1915889. And together with me is brother Muhammad Naqib bin Nasrudin, sister Nur Aisyah Syahirah binti Osman, and sister Yasmin Hana binti Zulkifli. And our group are planning to develop a vehicle rental service system, and this system will benefit the rental provider in Pulau Pangkor. So a little info on Pulau Pangkor. Pulau Pangkor is a small island located in Manjung District Perak. So since this pandemic has hit us, many of the local tourists started to flood the island. Plus, this island is also a duty-free island since 2020. So many of the tourists would prefer to rent a motorcycle to explore the island. This is because the island is not so big, and motorcycle is enough for them to explore the whole island. However, they are only able to run it manually when they arrive on the island. This is because the rental provider there does not have a proper channel to advertise the service and to allow the tourists to rent their vehicle. Some of them also would prefer to rent a taxi. So, looking at this problem, we decided to come up with a project to provide a system where rental providers in Pulau Pangkor can have a proper platform for customers all around Malaysia to reserve their vehicles. So, our objective is to manage and track the information details of customers, the vehicles, payment, dates, and days of rental. Next is to allow customers to see the details of the vehicle needed as well as the location of the rental, and lastly is to enable renters to check the vehicle availability and reserve the desired vehicle type from anywhere in Malaysia. So next I will pass the presentation to Sister Aisyah Syahirah. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Nur Aisyah Syahirah binti Osman, matric number 1819266, and I will present for the features and functionalities and also for the sequence diagram. I will start for the features and functionalities. In our system, we have two features which are booking and the weather API. So for the booking, it is for customer to reserve the vehicle chosen. In this feature, we will provide the booking form for the customer to fill in. And the second one is weather API, it is to help customer decide which type of vehicle is suitable for them based on the weather condition, especially in Pulau Pangkor.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Naqib. So we go through views, controllers, routes, and model. So the first one is views. Views contain HTML code that required by the application. Means it is for the user interface. And for our project, we have 4 views. The first one is homepage, listing, booking, and book vehicle, which is also called book confirmation. The second one, we have controller. So controller is a mediator between view and models. We call it as a MVC. So by using controller, we can handle all the requests from views before it proceed to the models and then to the database. For example, user controller might handle all the incoming requests from handle the request related to crude operation and send it to the models and then to the database. And then for our project, we will use controllers for the authentication purpose, which is for login and also registration of users. And third one is routes. Routes are used for redirecting users when they are using a web page. So we put all our routing on a file web.php. And for our project, we use the routing to set our landing page and also for redirecting users when they click the navigation bar and also on some buttons on our websites. And the last one is models. Models is a way for querying data and and also inserting the data to the database. For the purpose of the project, we only have one model, which is for the data that is input by the user to be passed to the database. Alright, so next we take a look at our ER diagram. We have 3 tables in our database. The first one is owner, second one is vehicle, and the third one is customer. So in the owner table, we have owner ID, first name, last name, and phone number. And the second table, the vehicle, we have owner ID, vehicle ID, plate number, vehicle type and model. So the relationship between owner and vehicle is one to many, and the relationship between vehicle to owner is one. Means one owner can can have many rental vehicle, and many vehicle can be owned by one owner. And then the third table is customer, where we have vehicle ID, customer first name, customer last name, email, customer phone number, date start and date return. So the relation between customer and vehicle is the relation between customer to vehicle is one to many, and vehicle to customer is many to one, which means one vehicle can be rent by one customer, and one customer can rent many vehicle as they want. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, for the sequence diagram. So this is our sequence diagram for the rental vehicle system. So from this, started with the customer. When the customer visit the system, they will look at the vehicle list, which is in the home page. So they will choose the vehicle and will think to want to rent or not. So in this system, we have a loop which is alternative to the customer. If they want to rent the vehicle, they will direct to the booking form, which will provide a form including the name, the phone number, email, and also start and return date. So after the processing the booking, if the booking is approved, they will get the booking details. If not, it will return to the vehicle list, which is the homepage of the system. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Yasmin Hana and I will be presenting our mockup website for the project. As you can see, this is the homepage of our website. This is the website title and the navigation bar to the other pages. So we have car, motorcycle, van and booking pages. So as you scroll down, you will see the type of vehicles that we listed down, which is car, motorcycle and van. At the bottom of the page is where the API, so that the renters would know which vehicle they should rent based on the weather that day. And if you click this car, it will redirect you to this page, which will list down the vehicle available for rental. And it is the same as motorcycle and van. As you can see here, this is motorcycle page and the van page. This one. The vehicle will have the vehicle ID and vehicle name, as well as their image. And customers want to book their desired vehicle, they'll just click on the booking and fill in the booking form here. Vehicle ID, customer ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, start date and return date. And then when they submit the form, there will be a message saying your booking is successful and see you there. And when user click on this button, OK, it will direct them to the home page again. That's all from me. Thank you.